That was dead center. Did that get in too? Oh boy. Pressure is on. Just over the top. You guys ready for this one? The newly released Harrows Damon Heta darts. The review starts right now. That was close. All sorts of room right over here. Hey, what's up guys? Worldwide here. We have an incredible video for you today, and I'm really excited about this one because I believe I'm one of the first here in North America to get their hands on the newly released Harrows Damon Heta darts. These just came out a few days ago, and for those of you that aren't aware, Damon, incredible player from Perth, Australia. He made big waves in the PDC last year, and I expect to see even bigger things from Damon here in 2021, so keep an eye out for him. But what do you see? We grab the camera, we'll take a close-up look at these things, go over some stats and dimensions, and then I get to take them to the board. I'll throw them for a few turns and give you some feedback while I'm throwing them, and I'll let you know what I think of the Harrows Damon Heta darts. So it's going to be a good one, guys. Here we go. Okay, we ready for this one? The very newly released Harrows Damon the Heat Heta darts. And as you see here, it comes in your fairly standard cardboard hang case. We've got a diagram there on the back, but I'm pretty sure you guys didn't come here to stare at a box. So let's get a closer look at these darts, and we'll go over some stats and dimensions. Alrighty, there we go, fully assembled stock out of the package. And what do you guys think? I think that's a great looking set of darts with this black titanium nitride coating. And check this here out on the back end. We don't see those too often. The Harrows short length Alamo stems. Those are actually super popular way back in the day when Eric Bristow used to use them. But yeah, you don't really see them too much anymore. And then on the back end here, we've got the Harrows Damon Heta standard size flights. Nice looking design there, but running down some stats and dimensions, this is a 90% tungsten barrel. The barrel length coming in at 50.0 millimeters long. And the barrel width right here on this front end of the nose cone, 6.7 millimeters wide. And that ever so gently tapers down the entire length of the barrel to right there on the Harrows logo, 6.0 millimeters wide there. Now these were advertised as 21 grams. The lightest barrel came in at 21.02 grams, and the other two barrels, 21.04 grams. So the match weighting, that's really good there. Excellent job from Harrows. But what do you say we get a close-up look at these awesome barrels? Okay, there we go. Nice close-up look at the barrels there. And I'll tell you what, this black titanium nitride coating up against the natural tungsten silver multi-rings here in the back and the natural tungsten silver rings in the front, it looks incredible. I just hope this camera is picking up just how nice these barrels do look. But if you notice here in the back end, we've got the Harrows logo here, and that would be the only logos on this barrel. But what do you say we start on the front end as we normally do? And if you'll notice here, we have a nicely tapered nose cone. This is the type of nose cone I prefer, and personally, in my opinion, I think they allow the dart to group a little bit more tightly in the board. But if you'll notice here as well, we've got a little bit of a lip where the point meets the barrel that could easily be fixed with the Harrows Apex points. Now, if I was to put a set of points on here, I'd use the Harrows Apex smooth points. But for this video, I will be adding the Trident 180 nose cones, the black ones, and that will fix the problem for now. So where's my no lip gang at? But coming back to the barrels themselves, we'll talk about the grip a little bit. If you'll notice here in the front end, we've got these three sections of symmetrical ring grips. And believe it or not, they're not that grippy. There's no sharp edges there at all. And they offer quite a nice grip. And then in the middle of the barrel, we have these two wider multi-rings here. And then the entire back end of the dart, we have these kind of very fine micro multi-rings. Well, actually, I wouldn't call them micro, just normal multi-rings. And overall, this dart is not as grippy as it may look. There's no sharp edges here on the back end. It's actually fairly smooth. And you don't really notice these two wider rings in the front. And up front for these three sections, actually it's really smooth. So overall, I'm going to give this a grip level 2.5 on a scale of 1 to 5. But what do you say we get these on the board? And we'll see how they throw. I'm going to go with a stock setup. There's these nice Damon Heta flights there. I do love that design there, really nice. But yeah, we're going to go with a stock setup, and definitely looking forward to throwing these things. So here we go. Okay, you ready for this one? Let's have a few throws with the completely stock Harrows Damon Heta darts, complete with the Alamo stems and all. And you know, I didn't really think I'd like these things, but they're doing their job well. They're holding the flights better than a nylon stem would. Those things aren't coming out of there. And yeah, I've had no Robin Hoods, so no complaints there. Oh, I did add the Trident 180 nose cones to the front end. That's going to help preserve your flights dramatically, by the way. Huge difference, and hopefully as a bonus, we'll see less wild deflections. But that remains to be seen, so let's see how this goes. So I was warming up for about, oh, I don't know, 5 minutes here, not too long. And these darts reminded me of something else that I kind of recently reviewed. I couldn't quite place my finger on it. And then it just hit me like 30 seconds ago, right before I hit record. These throw and feel very much like the Target Nathan Aspinall dart. Very similar barrel shape, where it starts a little chunky in the front end, tapers down towards the back. So if you like those darts, I guarantee you, you'll like these. I guess I should have shown you my grip. I'll do that here right after this turn. Start out good and then hit fives. Come on. Whew. Save the turn. I think my excuse is I did triceps last night. They're sore, but whatever. That's just my excuse. Oh, so about my grip. There's so many awesome places to grip here. The silver multi-rings on the back end, perfect place to grip. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Damon is a front gripper. At least I think that's what I read over on the Harrows website. So he's gripping on this tri-grip symmetrical thing on the front end. I think so anyway. Me, myself, I found it most comfortable on those two fat rings right in the middle of the barrel. So pointer finger and thumb, right on them. Middle finger, ring finger on the point. That's what's worked best for me. So yeah, these barrels will work well for any sort of gripper. Front, middle, rear. Yeah, couldn't think of the third option. Oh, get out of that. 5, please. All right, 85. But yeah, they're flying really nice. I think I would prefer a slightly longer stem. These are short. I think I'd prefer an intermediate, but they're working well enough. Oh yeah, and see that? They're standing up in the board really nicely. 99. I'm actually going to try this last throw with a rear grip. I'm normally a rear gripper, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, rear grip here. Oh, they go a little bit low on me. Whoops, that flight went to the right. All right, let me do one more with that. It's kind of hard switching up your grip mid turns. All right, one more rear grip. Oh, there we go. Kind of going a little bit, well, it's hard to tell on camera, but it looks a little flatter from my angle. Oh. Yeah, all right. I'm going to do one more, guys. Sorry, I don't want to drag this out too long, but it's interesting. I was gripping in the middle, and then maybe I think I like it. Feels a little more comfortable on the back end. For me, anyway. I don't know. But I guess we'll call it good right there. I think that was 6 or 7 turns, so normally a little longer than I go. But yeah, great darts so far. I'm going to have to experiment with a grip, and maybe I'll try some front grip later on like Damon does. So guess what, guys? I did happen to manage one last clip for you. I wouldn't leave you hanging anyway, so hope you enjoy this last one. Hey, you know it. Ooh, nice deflection. I got that entire left-hand side. Boom! That was a good shot. Although, to be honest, I was trying more for that left-hand side. I'll take it. 1, 2, and that is 3, and a great place to end the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed the close-up look at the Harrows Damon Heta darts. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I happened to pick these up at Darts Corner, and they shipped them to me DHL. Got them in just a few days, and great deal. So I'm going to have the link for them down in the pinned comment. Make sure to check them out there, and I guess feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the new Damon Heta darts, and what else am I supposed to say at the end? I forgot. Oh yeah, leave a thumbs up only if you enjoyed the video though. And until next time, guys, we'll see ya on the next one. Later.